People told us that you'll either love it or hate it. Me, I just had to experience Vegas just once and make my own mind up. Las Vegas is best known for its nightlife, entertainment and, of course, gambling. In the hotels, I avoided the temptation of playing the tables and slot machines, but I'm sure that many of these players have never seen the light of day. Now, we were only going to be here for a couple of days, so there was no way we were going to see all the famous hotels. But the few we did manage to visit were well worth it. The Strip is just over 4 miles long and is buzzing with fun and atmosphere, night and day. You never quite know what you'll see next though.
I got the slushy, the margarita slushy, real nice.
Non-alcoholic then, yeah? No alcohol.
Yes, alcohol.
Oh no. Good luck, man.
You too, man.
We're probably only going to come to Vegas just the once, and by now, having had enough of the razzmatazz of the Strip, I thought we should treat ourselves to something special. Having already had the experience of the Grand Canyon from the ground, we thought we should see it from the air. At around 6 a.m, an impressive stretch limousine collected us from our hotel and took us to the airport, where we first had a safety briefing. We were told the early morning start was the best time to get better views of the canyon. A quick instrument check and we were off. The pilot told us that we were going to fly over part of the Strip, then the desert where we would get great views of the various lakes, then a brief glimpse of the Hoover Dam, the Colorado River, and finally the canyon. It didn't feel as if we were flying that fast, but a glimpse at the instrument panel proved me very wrong. 136 miles an hour. The canyon can be up to 1 mile deep in parts, so we were particularly looking forward to landing at the bottom, close to the Colorado River. This would be followed by a quick boat trip.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Now, the river, depending where you're at, can be anywhere from 1 foot deep to 55 feet deep. Where the river gets narrower, that's where it goes down the deepest. Down the full 55 feet, all that water pressure comes through. We turn around up there, we start with the photos, about 37 feet deep, 12 meters, same thing. We got some fish in the river, catfish, striper bass, big mouth bass, and carp. We got beavers in the water too.
Hello, cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Before we headed back, this full-on trip packed in a few more stops at some parts of the rim not normally seen by most visitors, particularly at this time of the morning.
take that fuel that goes to the boat.
That's another wonder of the world crossed off our bucket list. The whole experience was incredible. On this West Coast tour of ours, if anywhere was a photographer's paradise, this was it. Set in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Yosemite National Park is one of the most beautiful places we have ever seen. It was another early start, but it was recommended as the park gets very busy from midday onwards. On average, about 4 million people visit Yosemite each year. Now I thought we'd arrived when we were driving through this beautiful forest, but it took another 30 minutes to drive through after the official entrance. It's pretty big. It stretches for 7.5 miles. The park has forest trails, impressive waterfalls and rivers, and of course mountains, the most famous being El Capitan, a 3,000-foot high granite rock, which has had many climbers conquer it over the years. And it is a beautiful forest walk to get to one of the most spectacular falls in Yosemite. Yosemite National Park is home to countless waterfalls, and the best time to see them is during the spring, when most of the snow melts. Yosemite National Park was a fitting climax to our 2-week whistle-stop tour of the west coast of America. Would we go back? Well, as they say never. We just might.